Back on ESPN Plus, tail the tape for this middleweight bout looks like this. Jack Marshman, the Welshman, is 1 year old.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 23 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 187 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Abertillery, South Wales, Jack the Hammer Marshman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Corona, California, Sean Tarzan Strickland. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Keith Peterson.
So Keith Peterson in the octagon. I've been told he accepts no nonsense. Sean Strickland minus 380. He's a sizable favorite in this matchup. He'll be in the gray.
Sir, are you ready? Sir, are you ready? Fight!
Jack Marshman in the black out of Wales, plus 300 as the sizable underdog. And we're underway here at middleweight as Sean Strickland moves up to 185 pounds. He's competed at 170 for a while.
Yeah, Megan was just saying on the break that Sean was saying if he performs in the cage like he does in the gym, he could be a world champion. And I got to say, I agree with that. I've trained with Sean extensively. He's very, very technical. And we see him walking forward here. Usually, he's more on the back foot, more elusive. I think Jack Marshman has the power, but probably a more technical advantage goes to Sean.
And Strickland has said in the past, sometimes his opponents, if he feels like he's better and more powerful, he won't give them the respect that they deserve. If somebody's standing in front of him, he says, now I just have to pay attention to every single thing. Believes he's been caught a few times because he kind of, probably got thinking elsewhere, but he has laser focus each time in the octagon now.
And I remember Sean saying to me once, he said, I'm dropping down to middleweight because middleweights are just too big for me. But when you look at him here, compared to
welterweight.
Pardon me. Yes,
sure.
He said, I'm dropping to welterweight because middleweights are just too big. But when you see him here, 6'1", he's got a big frame. He looks like a good-sized middleweight to me.
I always thought the more you suffer, the better the results happen to be, and found out that's just not the case.
Not necessarily. You kill yourself through training camp, you lose power, you lose speed, and then you feel the power diminish throughout training camp, and then that affects your confidence as well. And once the confidence goes, then it's game over.
Give me some feints on that.
So Jack here. Jack has heavy, heavy hands, a lot of knockouts on his record, and he's not afraid to get into a brawl if he needs to. And that's probably his best bet. He needs to pressure Sean. He needs to go at him and try and turn it into like a bit of a brawl, and try and catch him with a wild hook or something, because standing at the range like this, at a distance, and trying to have a technical points fight, I think that favors Sean.
Stay breathing. Hands up. 3 minutes left. You got 3 minutes.
Some heavy hands there as they let go with a combination.
Yeah, good right hand by Sean. And Jack threw over the top. I'm not sure if he connected, though, from the angle I saw.
Oh, wow, nice counter right cross from Strickland.
Heavy right hand, and then once again, that right hand is finding the hole. Jack's got to get that left hand up high.
I mentioned it before we went to break. Sean Strickland was involved in a motorcycle accident, got a second-round stoppage of Nordine Taleb down at welterweight. That was in October of 2018. So here he is 2 years later to the week and coming back at middleweight. The motorcycle accident wasn't life-threatening after the dust settled. It was a knee injury, required some surgery. Said he was unconscious for 3 hours, and doctors said, your fight career might be in jeopardy here, but he's giving it a go, and he's looking good through the first 3 minutes in his return.
Yeah, he said he actually left a piece of his kneecap on the road.
He's doing fine with what he's got left.
I'm going to say, he walks better than me, that's for sure.
And keeping Marshman on the outside, checks that leg kick.
Yeah, Jack's just out of range. He's throwing a lot of good stuff, but as I say, just out of range, so he's not finding the target.
And kind of, again, just out of range of that heavy attack from Marshman. Dips and throws to the body. Now loosens up, strings something together. Yeah, body head connects with the right cross again.
Yeah, he's looking really good. He's mixing in the body shots, then he's going up high. Nice work from Sean, looking really good. But Jack's tough, man. He can take this. I don't know how much he wants to take or how much he's smart to take, but he's been in brawls before.
He's taken 3 touchdowns worth of head strikes so far. 21-6, the advantage of Strickland.
On no show, Sean. On no show. Action.
I'd like to see more head movement and some feints from Jack.
Do you understand that reference?
I do understand that reference. Don't ask me to elaborate on it, though.
Okay, good.
Especially not on TV, please.
Gotcha.
I thought we were a team.
We are a team. We're friends. Friends razz each other from time to time. Under 30 seconds to go in round number 1.
That is the key, Sean. There you go.
Strickland still really controlling the distance. The busier fighter, landing the better strikes. That was a heavy shot from Marshman on the return.
That was a heavy right hand. That got Sean's attention.
Yeah, trying to blink it out here.
Yeah, you can see the expression on his face change immediately.
Final second, so a big moment for Marshman as we head to round 2.
There, Sean. Head kick there.
UFC Fight Night is presented by the U.S. Army.
Sir, are you ready? Fight!
Underway for round number 2. Sean Strickland controlling most of that first round. Probably got it on the judges' scorecards, you would say. But Marshman with a big strike toward the final seconds there. So we'll see what happens here as we're underway for round number 2.
Yeah, I think that's a clear 10-9 for Strickland there. And as we saw, he was on his feet halfway through the round, the minute break on his feet. So cardio, not an issue for him. He did eat that massive shot at the end of the round. That's going to give Jack a lot of confidence. He knows he can connect. You know, and that's what he's looking to do. I don't think he's looking to take him down or anything like that, but he's got to follow it up. He landed that big right, throw a left after it. Got to throw in combinations.
And Strickland with another 1-2. Double jab, followed it up with the right cross again. Overall, you can't ask for a better first 6 minutes for Sean Strickland after 2 years away.
No, absolutely. No ring rust on display whatsoever. Looking good. Looking
If nothing else, he's outspoken. You know that.
Oh, he's outspoken, all right. I have another word for that as well, but, you know, again, we're on TV.
Marshman trying to swing his way back into things.
Oh, that was a nice snapping jab, but then Jack fired right back with a good left hook. Yeah, Jack's got to really, in round 3, if it gets there, you know, he's just going to go for the kill. He's going to go for the knockout because he's cruising to a loss here.
You see the total strikes round by round. Not as busy here in round number 2, but firmly in control as we approach 10 minutes gone. Now it's Strickland walking down Marshman, keeping him on the outside. Not getting overzealous, though, chasing the finish. There's a big swing as he connects with the rights. One more swing forward from Marshman. 3rd round coming up. Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. 3rd and final round underway. Of note, Sean Strickland, he will not sit down between rounds. He barely even wants coaching. He's just kind of pacing and ready to get back to the action.
Yeah, listen, you know, his cardio's through the roof. Doesn't feel tired. Sometimes you're happier on the feet, you know. The adrenaline's flowing. You don't want to sit down. You want to get right back to work. And that's what he's doing right here. But Jack Marshman's got to make a change. Sean is clearly up 2 rounds here. Jack's got to go for broke. He's got to get the finish to win this fight. And you can never count this man out. The guy has a giant heart.
sir.
He's a natural fighter, and he's got heavy, heavy hands. So this fight isn't over yet, and Sean's going to realize that and not get too complacent and not get cocky.
Well, and Strickland said it in round number 2. Marshman's got a brick for a chin. Able to take a lot of punishment here and still swing back. And he looks pretty fresh here in the first minute of round number 3.
Fight you for the center, Jack.
Oh,
What did he say there?
he said, I don't know, something about meeting in the center before putting together a combination.
Here we go, they're talking. Well, Sean's talking anyway. Much to his style, he never shuts up.
Yeah, he's bringing Marshman right into the brawl here.
Oh, look at that.
Should also mention Strickland, a long time, native of California, of course, and he's done a lot of training there, but Syndicate Mixed Martial Arts, which is right up the street here in Las Vegas, where he's gotten some coaching, and John Wood, the head coach and owner there, in his corner here tonight, certainly working out for him after a long layoff.
You know, if Sean's challenging him to stand in the center of the octagon and trade, I can't help but think that he's trying to set him up for a takedown.
Come on, Jack, we're fighting for the center.
Wait for it. Well, it wouldn't surprise me anyway.
Knowing Sean the way you do.
He's a little devious monkey.
Don't make me chase you, Jack. Let's fight for the center.
Whoa!
I ain't fucking running.
Some good shots.
Now it's becoming a fight now. Big swing connects for
Come on, bro, we're
Strickland.
both
Sean's
boxers.
landing the bigger shots. Jack's getting through with the odd jab here, but it's actually Sean with the right hands. Jack's going to let go with the hooks. Use the jab to set them up, but then you're going to go. Let the jab go, then right hook, left hook. It's usually not the first punch you throw, it's the second, third, or fourth that will do the big damage.
Strickland sits out of range and then
You bring
attacks
some
with a quick
fucking heat to
1-2.
your rounds.
Oh, big swing and another connection.
Yeah, Sean's growing in confidence here. He knows he's outboxing him, he has the reach, and he probably has the speed. He's growing in confidence, but as I said, be careful. You know, you can't...
Bro, you just can't fall.
Look at
Why would
this.
you fall?
We want to hear all the trash talk here, so if they start yapping again, we'll shut up.
Yeah.
I hit Nordine with half of what I hit you with.
Let's do some speed changes, Sean. Some speed changes for me.
Ah!
2 minutes, Sean. Good job, low. Let's good job, low.
Why won't you fall? That was my favorite one so far.
You know why? Because he's from Wales. Okay, he's from Great Britain. They don't fall like that, Brendan. Oh, he nearly did there, though.
I
Cross.
think I hurt you, but I don't think I did.
Sean, I want more than 2. Let's go. Let's start getting some
Yeah, Sean's looking really good here.
Yeah, we're not thinking of performance if you keep fucking not going down.
Sean's trying to get a bonus here. He's like, you're not going down, I'm not going to get a bonus.
We showed you the striking numbers and the efficiency of Sean Strickland.
Okay, Jack.
Head strike.
I knew you seen it coming.
Oh, man, goes up with a kick.
Fall down, Jack.
There's a good body shot.
1 minute, Jack. 1 minute, Jack. Come on, Strickland. We got 1 minute. Let's go. I want punch.
Yeah, the corner of Jack Marshman saying you got 1 minute. You got 1 minute to get the knockout. Because I think everybody knows if this goes to a decision, clearly Sean Strickland all 3 rounds.
And again, second phase. Go.
He's trying, though. He's trying.
Connected for Marshman.
That's what he should have been doing the whole fight. Putting together 2, 3, 4 punches.
It was Sean
30
Strickland.
seconds. Fuck it, Jack. Let's go. I'll give you a chance to win. Just go hard.
I told you. He is definitely not short of confidence.
And I was going to say, he's in the middleweight division now, so too is Kevin Holland. You put those two in a crowdless environment.
Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack.
I think Strickland wants to fight.
10 seconds, Jack. 5 seconds, Jack.
Sean Strickland just went 3.